Hello everybody and welcome back to the lounge. Glad to be here with all you wonderful, wonderful people. I love you guys very much, so very much. If you don't mind, give us a thumbs up and also tap on that subscribe button. If you've yet joined us here at the lounge, we are still working hard to reach that 1,000 subscribers. And just to remind you that when we do reach the 1,000, we are going to be giving a reward to you guys. To one of you out there will get lucky, and as soon as we reach that 1,000, we're going to be giving away an iPhone. All right, so only reason is to just show our appreciation to you. And, you know, somebody was asking, you know, is this something that we'll do, you know, every 100 subscribers, or how are we doing it? So before I get into the podcast, I'm just going to explain it to you. Every 500 subscribers, we will do something for some type of giveaway. All right, so when we reach 1,000, we're going to do an iPhone giveaway, right? We're going to give away an iPhone. When we reach 1,500 subscribers, I believe we've got a Bluetooth speaker or something we're going to give away. Just different things like that. Things that you guys will use or can use every day, and it'll be something that you remember us by. And listen, just let me clear this up. Don't worry about the negative things that get said, because you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't believe it. Don't listen to it. It's, you know, it's unfortunate that, you know, some people in the world, they just don't care. They don't care. Okay, but we're not going to look at nothing negative. We're going to stay positive here. And the only reason I brought it up because someone asked me, you know, if I'm okay, and they're sorry that, you know, this is being said and that and yada, yada, yada. Look, I'm fine. I'm fine. All right. We get through the day, every day. So anyways, 1,000 subscribers, the iPhone giveaway, 1,500, a wireless Bluetooth speaker, 2,000, probably something a little bit bigger, maybe even a little bit of that stuff that can jingle. Jing-a-ling-a-ling in your pocket. All right. With that said, again, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Be sure to tap on the bell to set your notifications so you don't miss any other vlogs that we do, podcasts, or anything like that. All right. Want to give a shout out to our newest subscriber and our newest moderator, Summer. You know what? I know, you know, there's certain things going on with you, and I just want to, you know, let you know that I'm, you know, we're all right here standing right beside you to offer you support anytime you need it. And I'm so glad, again, that we got to connect, because, you know, we're good friends, and that's, you know, friends are there for each other. So anyways, let's move on to the main topic. Something that some people really don't like to talk about at all. And I understand that, but I want to talk about it because I want to add some sunshine, some positivity to your life if you're going through these things. Now, there will be some live streams going much more in depth on this conversation, okay? All right, so I want to talk about, and like I said, you know, it's not an easy topic, and I understand that. I do. I totally understand it. But I want to talk about suicide, and I want to let you know that if you are at that point in your life where you feel like it will never get better, that your life is the worst life, and that you don't deserve to be here, I want you to know that you're wrong. I want you to know you're wrong, because Life is a beautiful, beautiful place. And once you get the dark thoughts out of your mind, once you get that negativity out of your mind, your life will change. It will change so much that you will almost be like, wow, this is unbelievable. And I know right now you might be saying, well, you don't understand, John. You don't know what I'm going through. So how are you going to tell me that it will get better? I'm going to tell you because I've been there. So I'm going to share a story with you that I've never told anyone. But I'm going to tell you guys right here, right now. When I was about, I think 19 or 20, I had, well, I guess you can say I fell in love with a girl, and she was the most beautiful and amazing person that I had ever met in my life. And it started out good. It started out so good. And then after about 6 months, maybe a little longer, we was going to a party, and we got there, and her brother had came in, and he was at the time part of the Air Force. Well, he had came in, so he came to the party and brought a friend with him. Well, that friend was the girl's ex, and he had broke up with her. So yeah, long story short, I became the one that no one paid attention to. As a matter of fact, I sit out by the pool for like an hour and a half by myself with a cooler full of beer and a table that had food on it, and everybody else had just went into another room where they were playing pool, like shooting pool, and I was out by the actual swimming pool, and it destroyed me. I was just so ticked off, but at the same time, I was lost. I said, what did I do? Why do I deserve this? Right? Well, I went home, and when I got home, I decided that I had enough. I said, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, I don't even need to be here anymore. I'm tired of being judged because of my disability. I'm tired of girls not wanting to be with me because I'm not good enough, because I can't, do the things that other people can do. I'm a waste of space. These were all the things running through my head. And I go in my bathroom. I grabbed a knife. It's actually a pocket knife. Wow. Sorry guys, I was reading some messages that got sent. Anyways, I grabbed the knife and I was ready to do it. Luckily, a friend of mine came over. She came over and she didn't knock or nothing because she knew something wasn't right. I wasn't answering my phone. If she would have been, honestly, if she would have been probably 2 minutes later, I might not be, telling this story. I very well still could be telling the story. I don't know what the outcome would have been, but I was ready to be done. And she helped me realize that obviously there are people that care. She gave me the respect of not, going around telling everybody what I tried to do, but people do care. And that's what I want you to understand as well. There are people that love you, and life does get better. And maybe right now you're feeling like you don't deserve anything, but that's just coming from the depression in your mind making you think like that. That's not factual information coming to you. That's not something that's for sure, because it's definitely not for sure. It's wrong. You have to realize that you are just in a bad point right now of your life, and that it will get better. Once you start changing the way you're thinking about it. If you sit there and think about all the bad things, well then sure, you're going to be almost 100% convinced that this is what you got to do, but it's not. Everybody's got someone that cares about them, and by doing that, you're hurting other people at the same time, not just yourself. And do you want to see other people hurt because of it? No. You got to realize that life does get better, and it will get better. But you have to make some changes. If something's not working, you got to make changes. And sometimes that's scary, because some people don't like to change their way, their pattern. But sometimes we got to change our pattern. If the pattern is just messed up and it's making your life miserable, change it to make your life incredible and to make your life tolerable. You're a good person, and I know that. I don't need to see you to say that. I don't need to be in the same room with you to tell you that you're a good person. Don't hurt yourself, because you're only hurting others for a wasted reason. There's no excuse, no reason, and no need for you to want to do that. It's time that you believe in yourself. Look, life is a wonderful thing, and if there's something in life that you want, I want you to think about that right now. I want you to think about it right now. I want you to stop. Let's stop that. Now I want you to think about it. right now. Pick one thing in your life that you want. A dream of yours or a goal of yours. Something that makes you smile, something that makes you happy. And whatever it is, I want you to focus on that. Any time that you start to feel the way that you was feeling, wanting to hurt yourself, I want you to change that instantly and start thinking of that one thing that makes you happy. Okay? And I also want you to go for it. I want you to sit back, figure out what you got to do to make it happen, and go for it. We can do anything in our life that we want to do. Now, there's obviously there are logical things, and there are just impossible things. For example, if I said, well, I want to be a fighter pilot, it's never going to happen. It's 110% impossible. There are no possibilities, nowhere on the grid, nowhere on the layout of being a pilot fighter will that ever happen. Right? And we know that. You've got to be logical, and you've got to be motivated, and you've got to go for the things you want in your life and turn your life around for the things that you do want. And you can do that. You can do that better than me, better than anyone else, because it's your life and we believe in you. We believe in you. I believe that you're smart, and I believe that you will be successful. But you need to help me out. You need to believe just the same. I want you to do that for me. I want you to turn around the way you're thinking. I want you to start thinking differently. I want you to start thinking positive. I want you to start thinking of the things that do make you smile. And sometimes we can be in such a bad mood, we're like, no, nothing makes me happy. No, I don't believe that. There's always something that makes us smile. There's always something that'll make us happy. So change the way you think and don't hurt yourself. Because when you hurt yourself, you're only hurting others at the same time. Don't do that. You're too beautiful to do that. You belong here with everybody else, and you deserve the same chance as everybody else. Guys, I hope that this little podcast that I did, I hope that it does help you in one way or another. I never thought I was going to ever tell that story, because I was like, it kind of just came up tonight. Honestly, I didn't even plan doing the podcast to tell that story. I actually decided that as I was recording. I don't usually write down what I'm going to exactly say and do. Usually I just come up with an idea and I go with it. I usually don't plan out my podcasts or videos. Some people do, but I don't. But I didn't mind telling you guys, because, that was a long, long time ago. But, it's also just to show that, look, I'm no different than you. I'm no better than you. I've made my mistakes. I've done my wrongs. I've done my, things in life that, were things that I had to, face up to and admit to. But everything I've been through has taught me for the better. Everything that I've been through. It's not good to go out and continue to do, bad things or make mistakes. But we all make mistakes. It's part of life. It's just the way it is, right? Can't nobody tell me that they're perfect. So don't ever come to me and be like, well, I'm perfect, I'm better than you, blah, 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 because I'm going to have to, you know, I'm probably going to have to look at you and tell you to look at me while I throw you the, you know, I'll throw you the bird. So don't ever say that, because I'll have to laugh at you. I plan on doing some live streams talking about suicide and depression, but I've got another person that's going to be joining me on that, and so I can't give you a date yet, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen, all right? I want you to keep your head up, and remember, there are people that love you. There's people that care about you. There's people here at the lounge that love you and respect you and care about you. And I only want the best for you. The absolute best for you. We all deserve to have a happy life. We all deserve to have, you know, things in our life that make us happy. And you know what? Together we're going to get there. Together we're going to reach our goals. Together we will become successful. Together we will reach the goals that we never thought was possible. All right? And I mean that. Just real quick before I go, speaking of goals and stuff, if you have a bad habit of letting your goals slip between your fingers and continuing to forget about them and just not sure, you know, what to do or how to go about it the right way to, you know, bring that success in your life, there is a link down below. You can check that out if you want to try that out. Yeah, it's a good thing. All right. I'm actually working on some new stuff. I'll talk about that in another podcast. Be listening. That's coming later. It's more on the goal setting side of things, but I'm going to be talking about here in a little bit. I love you guys very much. Keep your heads up. Keep a smile on your face. And yeah, we'll talk to you later.